All right, we're good.
Yo, what's up, 220? This is your first edition of Three Beers Round the Table with myself, the host, GE, five-time champ and Hall of Famer, aka, I know some people in the chat says I'm Fed's daddy, you know. But with my co-hosts, I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm the one and done king. You already know. What am I gonna do? That's all right. At least I made the playoffs. F all you guys.
I'm the perennial Super Bowl loser.
There you
But at
go.
least I make
I'd
Super
rather be
Bowl,
the Super
so-
Bowl loser. That's what I need to get. I need to get to the Super Bowl
I
first.
like making other people's dreams come true. Okay,
There you go.
I say.
You
Yeah,
know,
there you go.
and we only have one rule on this show. You have to showcase your beers.
Mm.
He wanted to be like me. That's what it was.
Now they're trolling me, is what they're doing, because
Who's
I can't
favorite beer?
access that beer in Florida.
So good, man. Let's jump into it, guys. Feds, you got the first division up.
Yeah, let me get it. Click. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, we see it.
All right, cool.
All right, AFC East. We got Buffalo Bills. You know, our commissioner, the professor, aka Al. Stone Cold, Miami. Nick Burke as the Patriots, and Gordell as the Jets. What do you guys think?
It's a good mix. I like it.
First of all, what do you think about Gordell being the Jets?
Oh man, he's gonna tear that team apart.
Just like he did the Bucks. Except he has less to work with.
Oh man, honestly, that division's pretty balanced though. Like I think anyone in that division can pretty much win, including Stone Cold.
I agree, especially Stone Cold. He's gonna have
Yep.
another speed guy.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, out the gate, obviously, Al's the favorite just because that Bills roster is just stacked.
Yeah.
But overall, throughout the cycle, I think it's definitely going to be like you guys said, a battle. Like I could see it going to Gordell, Prof back and forth, and then maybe Stone Cold sneaking in one or two.
And
Nick's
Nick Burke
done.
too.
Nick is Nick
Yeah,
is
don't
good.
sleep on Nick. Nick
Yeah.
can make a run.
He just needs to he needs to prove it.
Yeah, I definitely think our commissioner is probably gonna win the division for the most part. He's still got a young team, great defense. He can rely on that. Gordell makes a lot of mistakes. So I'd say Al probably rules this cycle in that division.
I think there's gonna be like the first 4 seasons, 4 different division winners. I think they all take one at least in the
Really?
first 4 seasons. Yeah, even Gordo
Nice.
when he has a shit team, he plays a little bit better, and he's still semi decent. I mean, he's no scrub. So yeah, I watch. I think each one of them can at least win one. I can see Nick. SCX. SCX is tough. I mean, he owned GE.
He did. He beat me quite a bit in the. I mean, he even when I was playing for real at the end of the cycle, he was giving me, you know, some trouble there. Like I just couldn't figure him out, honestly, those quick passes. But yeah,
Yeah. It'll be a good division to watch for sure. It'll be
yeah, that's gonna
competitive,
be an
top
interesting
to
division.
bottom. Yep.
So the next division, the AFC North, we have 55 as the Ravens, VD as the Bengals, V as the Browns, and Hin as the Steelers.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, right? Apparently nobody wants to be the Steelers.
Not even Steeler fans.
That's
Mhm.
one thing I
Uh,
noticed about these Steelers fans, man. They don't like being their own team in Madden. I don't get it.
Nope. They always have to find a quarterback. That's what it is.
That's
Well,
funny.
this one's gonna be, I think, hands down, is probably one of the toughest divisions, obviously, of this upcoming cycle. Because Hin is not bad. He had to struggle a little bit this previous cycle against Horn, but now he gets 55 in Virix. I think he'll fare a little better, but I still think it's gonna be 55 dominating for the most part, with Virix taking a couple here and there, like division titles. That is.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's 55. I think Hin will give V some trouble here and there, but V will probably be second, and Hin
I
will
will
probably be
say, I
third.
do think in the AFC, this is probably gonna be the division that sees 3
Yes.
playoff teams consistently throughout the whole cycle.
Yep, I agree.
Ooh, I want to say the whole cycle 3. I mean, they're gonna be fighting. I mean, no, there's no way. You're crazy. Who else is there?
We'll see with the next 2 divisions.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll
see.
see.
You
I
know.
do know that VD is gonna be hating life though. He's gonna be 4th every
Should have
season.
been me,
Sorry,
man. Should have
VD.
been me. Should have been
Oh,
me.
that's gonna be rough.
Get your game up, man. You're gonna be 4th every single season. Oof. All
But
right.
he'll give him some fits here and there. He just he's missing the consistency.
He'll beat Virix when Virix isn't trying, right?
Right.
When he's at his girl's house.
Can you stream?
Yeah.
All right, let me bring the next one up. See, I gotta.
You know, but a fun thing that we should do with these next time is put up like betting odds next to each one of them.
Oh, we should. That's a good idea. We'll do that next time. All right, what we have here, AFC South, we have Shadow Tactics as his Texans, Smitty as the Colts, GE as the Jaguars, and Big G as the Tennessee Titans.
Poor Big G. Poor Big G.
Honestly, poor everybody else, because I'm gonna smack this division up.
Here we
Shit you
go.
got.
Here we go.
I'm gonna play
Time
hard
to
the whole
bullshit.
entire cycle from the jump. There's no taking off for season, nothing. This is, you can thank Geronimo for this coming up.
We've heard this before because I recall I'm not trading the whole cycle type thing. I don't know.
Hey, I went 2.5 seasons doing it.
I'm
That's not a whole
I'm
cycle.
just saying. So don't be like 2.5 seasons. I'm gonna try.
No, I'm winning every single season this cycle coming up. It's gonna happen.
Interestingly, I think it's the Shadow Tactics and Smitty know each other pretty well from being in the NFC South this past cycle. So I
Yeah,
guess they know each
that'll
other very
put some good
well.
matchup. Put some good.
I mean, I do think you are the
matchup,
favorite
bro.
in that division. But I could see Smitty or Shadow Tactics sneaking in maybe a wild card as well. Again, though, with that AFC North, but there is an extra wild card now, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll be the 7th seed.
Yeah, I think it'll be me and Smitty in this division for the most part.
Yeah.
Big G has no shot.
Poor,
Shadow.
poor Big G, another 0-4 guy.
I think the Big G era is a little over right now.
If he would just stop doing the 3-4 mid blitz or not mid blitz,
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Oh, Mike Will Blitz.
Yeah, there you go. That one. Just stop doing that, and then he'll be fine.
Hey, you might have some fun with Malik Willis this cycle, though.
No, I hope he does use him. He should be using him because that dude's a stud.
If not, just trade him to me, Big. Trade him to me.
He's an absolute stud. Next division, AFC West with Denver Broncos as Feds, Kansas City the Hook, Oakland Epidemic, San Diego Chargers Primo.
So the Broncos are going to be 3rd every year. We know that.
Want to bet?
You
I'm a
want to
bad
lose some more
gambler,
money,
and,
man?
you know, I'm a bad gambler.
This was another. I mean, man, Primo and DeHook. That's going to be an interesting battle between them two. And then obviously you got Fez who can show up occasionally, you know, until it matters. And then
Feds is a playoff team. He makes the
Yeah.
playoffs. I mean, he's done it in varsity and JV, right?
and those Broncos are no slouches still.
I'm gonna make the playoffs. It's just what am I gonna do in the playoffs?
Nothing.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I can get my bum thumbs training. I'll give Primo. He'll probably man, the Chargers, fuck them Chargers, but they're a tough team.
Dude, the Chargers are stacked. They're probably the
Yeah,
best
Chargers
Madden
are
team
good.
out the box.
Yeah, and that was Primo's #1 team too. I mean, get him out of here.
Yeah, you're gonna have some trouble with Primo. Primo's gonna give some. Yeah, he's gonna win that West a few times, but you'd be right there with him. I'm
I
sure
think
you
I
will.
think he wins the West. I'm afraid of Epi. You know, he's always good. And the Hook, he only beat me once last cycle, but man, he cracks me up on the mic, always trying to win. He gives me a tough match. He gives me a tough matchup every
Oh,
single.
he's definitely on that mic, just
Yeah,
yelling all day at you until he falls
he
too far
cracks me up.
behind.
Cracks me up. All right, let me go to the next one.
All right, so hold on. Before we go there, what do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out the AFC for the majority of the cycle?
As in like Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, who do you think will make the Super Bowl the most?
Hmm.
Man, that is tough because you don't know the style, right? Like you
Yep.
said before, the style
Yeah.
really did fit Horn. He's always played like this.
Yeah, it's
It depends on how the game is.
yeah. I mean, my early favorite. I feel like it's gonna be, especially with it being defensive oriented again. My early favorite probably be 55 out the gate,
I agree.
but it could change. You know how Madden is. Like the first season or two, everybody figures out the game. After that, I don't know.
Yeah,
Could
I think
could be
55
you,
is
GG, could be you. Who
it
knows? I mean, you
could.
got
It's tough. I say 55 is probably the toughest out of the bunch in the AFC. I would pick him to kind of reign supreme. He's got a good team.
yeah.
I mean, he's only really
He's
missing
a
wide
safe
receiver.
bet.
You forgot about this guy right here. See, this guy's a savage when it comes down to it.
I'm really not worried about Smitty.
And I'm sure this show is gonna motivate me a little
His
bit more.
game's his play style's too old. I'm not worried about it.
So then there's no way he's making a Super Bowl this cycle.
I highly doubtful.
Wow, I
If he
mean,
does, man, just throw a Hail Mary on him.
I mean, he just made a
You
Super
can't
Bowl.
stop
Right?
it.
He just made a Super Bowl, right? In the NFC, he won't make it again.
Not in the AFC.
All right, you heard it here first.
Bookmark that.
Man,
So funny
savage.
enough, he made the Super Bowl back-to-back seasons this cycle, lost, just like me. We got that in common.
All right, next one up.
NFC East, we got the Dallas Cowboys as Bulldog, the Giants with Concept, the Eagles J Horn, and the Commanders Quiet Storm.
You think Horn's upset?
Just a little, just a smidge.
I tried. I
This division,
tried
I
to
mean,
put on my
I
cape.
mean,
I'm retired.
it's him, man. I mean, he's gonna take that division all cycle, I bet.
I think Quiet Storm and Bulldog will give him a little run.
Eh.
Was
Unless Quiet Star
was
gets
the
Aaron
run game
Rodgers
good?
again.
How did the run game feel in the beta of M23? Because I didn't play it.
It was a little tough. It was still a
Yeah.
little tough. I mean, it wasn't impossible, but it definitely wasn't like, what was it, Madden 20, where it was like you could run what was it, 40 times a game in the Super Bowl and win.
Because remember that's BD and QS. They both run. So if it
Yep.
was like that, then yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I mean, passing could be a little bit tougher with the new mechanic and everything. So we have to see when the game comes out.
So, and that's interesting because I feel like Jalen Hurts is not really a great QB in the game either. So
Yeah, he doesn't
I'm
have
curious
that
to see if
profile.
Horn's going to stay with him, try to stick with him, or if he's going to realize he needs to try to trade with somebody.
He's gonna stay with them and run the speed option offense.
I hope he does.
And
I hope he
probably
does.
still win the division.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I have Horn taking this division every
Are you
season.
saying Jalen Hurts is going to lead that division in rushing yards each year, or
It doesn't matter where there's a will, there's a way. He's gonna find a way to win, and he'll win every single season.
I agree with that.
I say Bulldog gets a season, and then maybe Quiet Storm and J Horn has the rest.
We shall see.
No love for concept, man. You got no
Oh
love.
no, concept trash. None. No comment.
No, we're a friendly show here. No comment. Yeah, concept last. Man, those Giants are horrible.
Yeah,
Oof.
they're rough.
Do I have any speed receivers on the Broncos? Hey, if I do, concept hit me up for Barkley. All right.
All right, so now the NFC South, we have Atlanta Falcons as KJ, the Carolina Panthers CEO. The Saints will be none other than Smiles. And then I believe we have a trade here because of an error that we had in the front office. Tampa Bay should be most feared and not Pitt.
That's correct. One tiny bit, so they switched. Pitt will be Vikings and most feared. Oops, but you know,
Yeah,
most feared will
that,
be,
that was an error over at the front office. We had a little miscue there. But I definitely think Smiles will be good towards the end of the cycle. He's coming back from retirement. CEO, I think, is probably gonna run away with the division.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Smiles is back, but yeah, he's been how many years he been out of the league now, or
Been like
pretty
2,
much out of
3 years.
Madden? It's been at least
it's
like
been a while, 2, 3.
it might be
Yeah.
more than that. It might be
It might,
3 or 4.
yeah, it might be.
Oh shit, then he's coming in last. If it's in 3 or 4, sorry, Smiles. He's been rapping and singing. This is dead last. Woof.
I do think this
KJ is
is
decent. You don't sleep on KJ. He's
this
good.
this is CEO's division to lose though, especially out the gate. So
Yeah.
we'll see how quick Smiles adjusts to the game, getting back to it. I'm not gonna sleep on him yet, but yeah, CEO's got the upper hand, and that's a nice Madden roster out the gate, nice and young too. He ain't gonna have to make too many moves.
Hey, Most has the best offense, the best team, right?
He does. Tampa Bay has the best team, best
And then
overall team.
Julio Jones. Julio
Oof.
Jones was signed on it.
I mean, Gordo had the Bucks last year. What did he do with that?
Yeah, that's emo
Yeah.
though.
Man, but honestly, CEO, he's a good player. Pretty
is.
slim. I mean, he could be savage in some games and just run up the score, but he's a good player.
Yeah, he definitely is. All right, let me get the next one. This is the last one, right?
The last two divisions. Yep. So we have the NFC North, Chicago Bears, Windy City, Detroit Lions, Crew Michael, Green Bay Packers, Decoy Man, and Minnesota Vikings will be Pitt.
Pitt's gonna get his wish and come in fourth every single season there. Sorry. I'm calling it now.
I mean, just
Prove me
like GE
wrong,
said,
but-
and I already said it in the FO and the front office, pretty much. You know that this I ain't losing this division once this year.
The only person, well, no,
And Super Bowl wise, this is the year, man. I'm telling you, it's
This
gonna
guy.
happen this time. But you know, having Pitt in there, I like Pitt as an owner. I think he's a decent GM. Obviously, his gameplay could be a little bit, better, but Decoy Man, he's gotten better. I'll give him that. I'll give him his props for the tutelage of GE over here. But he's
Coach.
still gonna be third in that division. And Windy's Windy.
Hey, he might be second. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Decoy is gonna make another step up this cycle. I think he'll finish second.
He gonna beat old Windy. Little thumbsticks over here, driving around on the field.
I don't know how Windy does it.
Hold on,
I
he
do
can't beat
not
you.
know.
He can't beat you season 1 with that stacked team versus your shitty team. No,
Who?
you, Decoy Man. He can't beat
Nah.
you one game.
Nah.
No, not happening.
And you mean in game in the regular season?
Yeah,
He could, but he ain't winning the division.
I mean, those Bears are not good
No,
whatsoever.
the Bears are like the Lions of last year.
And Windy does not develop his team
No.
whatsoever.
Doesn't. And he sticks with players to a fault.
Yeah, he does.
Uh,
So
So-
Decoy can make a surprise. Maybe at least one season.
Not division winner. No.
so you're taking every single season.
Every single season. If we play 7.
You know what? Damn.
The first
no,
season, I mean,
Windy's gonna take the win.
If I win the first season, it's over already. That's all I'm saying. Because that's the roughest you're gonna see my squad is season 1. So
No, you're not. You're not. Someone will win someone will win besides you. At least
Okay.
one. At least one.
It's either B-Coy or nobody.
Damn, no love for Wendy at
I
all.
know.
Huh?
No. I got I
Decoy
got
didn't
you,
even
Wendy.
win the division. Hasn't even won the division
Got
ever.
I can't say Wendy doesn't develop his team.
But he still wins. It's not like he's like
he
15.
wins, but when his team starts to deplete towards the end of the cycle, he's
Mhm.
not as competitive.
Yeah.
So
I'd be curious, given Wendy like the Rams roster out the gate or the
oh,
Chargers
he'll
rosters out the
definitely
gate.
be right up there then. Like Wendy's a tough opponent. I'm not
Oh,
taking
for
anything
sure,
away
for
from it.
sure.
It's just he doesn't develop his team.
Yeah, his GMing leaves a lot to be desired.
So he needs DJ
And I feel like it's just
Reed.
him being lazy. He's like,
He needs
whatever.
DJ
Yeah,
Reed
he's like,
on his
whatever.
team.
I'll just keep my team intact. I want to
He
make the
just-
real trades.
He just checks the Bears real life transaction wire. Did they do anything today? All right, I don't got to do nothing.
Oh man.
Mm.
All right, last division. So we have Arizona Cardinals, Shadow Monkey, the Rams, Geronimo, the 49ers, Father Goat, Realist, and then the Seahawks, ASO.
I like this division.
ASO's this is the 0-4 team. ASO's gonna be hating this fourth every single time.
He's used to it. He's been trained.
But
Yeah,
he's just going to.
He's last
No way.
place. That's easy.
That's easy.
That's an easy one.
Man,
honestly-
I wanted him to be the Eagles. He didn't put him on his list. Bad.
I feel like the way they're listed right now too is the way it's gonna finish season 1 as well. I think it's gonna be Shadow, Geronimo, and then Realist. Because again, Realist just like Smiles coming back after a long layover.
Yeah.
I know he's not gonna be terrible, obviously, but it'll take him a couple seasons to at least pick up.
He's really just
Sticks
getting
again.
warmed up for the college game. So
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah. Well, yeah.
and Geronimo's
Yeah,
roster
can't wait.
stacked out the gate, but he couldn't.
Hey,
he
Geronimo
couldn't
could
be-
win season 1.
He
Yeah,
couldn't
Geronimo
beat
could
Shadow
win
last
season
year
one.
though. He couldn't do it. He couldn't take the division. Like I said, I don't think he won that NFC West one time last
Hmm.
season. Because I played him in the wild card every year, or he was always the 6th seed or 5th seed. So
Maybe you might be right. I don't know. I give Geronimo because I don't know. His team's stacked.
we'll
yeah,
see.
Geronimo's team is stacked, but Shadow's been improving too. So one of these cycles, he's gonna win a championship.
I will agree with that. I feel like this was definitely his best cycle overall.
Yep.
Granted, he didn't do much whenever it mattered. I mean,
He ran
was
into a
what?
certain
I think it-
Lions team.
I think he was 5 or 6-0 against me in the regular season, and he was 0-2 in the
Oof.
playoffs.
Oof.
But apparently, he would have whooped CEO's ass. Just saying that.
But you know what? He's a champ. We didn't even say congrats. Congrats, champ, right? CEO of the
Yeah,
new coach champ.
CEO, well deserved.
CEO's defending champ.
Well deserved.
Yeah, definitely.
No, man.
You're welcome.
Much to Cruel's dismay. All right, so who you think is gonna run the NFC?
Oh, let me.
Go to the Super Bowl. Of course.
Let's go ahead.
So
I mean, let's go to this board here. If it's not me, let's say that.
if it's
If
not
somebody,
you,
man,
Wait, are you talking
I
about
forgot.
season 1? We're talking about season 1, right?
yeah. Well,
I think it's the most out of like who you think
Yeah.
gonna run the conference for most of the cycle, I guess.
I'll pick CEO. I think CEO is gonna. I mean, it's between you and CEO. Honestly, it's between you two. I mean, Shadow's gonna make a run.
I think,
Geronimo will
yeah.
probably make a run, but I think consistently will be between you and CEO.
No Smitty.
No.
No Smitty.
Damn. I mean, I just.
Well, he's in the
never
AFC
mind.
now, so I ain't gonna worry about him.
Oh yeah, he's in the AFC. Never mind. See, I'm all off. Too many damn Bears.
This guy.
No Wendy. No.
Hey,
Yeah, you're right.
One too
And
many
really-
rookie skulls.
Nah, you guys are right. CEO and Cruel.
And really, I am curious just to see between Realist and Smiles, who picks it up quicker? Are they both gonna be like getting back to what they used to be? Because if they do, then the NFC is really a crapshoot. Like
Yeah, the NFC
halfway
would be
through.
a really stacked conference.
It's about
if they
time. We've been getting our
back.
asses beat for
And this is all
3
part
years
thanks
now.
to Al Business. Good job.
Yeah,
That's right.
appreciate you, Al. Great job, man.
Don't listen to
No,
Wendy.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I mean, there's more that's gonna come on the next
Yeah,
show.
there's more on that.
Shadow show, but yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give love. Gerald can do it. He can win season 1 Super Bowl with that team. He can.
Nah, I think it's a little bit too much. I think there's
What if
there's so
Cruel
many stacked
loses?
teams.
What if Cruel loses and CEO loses and then Gerald plays someone else?
Look, all right, so Cruel's team isn't going to be as good as the Rams, obviously. So can there be an upset? Obviously, but like I think CEO, even Shadow Monkey are going to make like they're going to be tough to beat in the playoffs. I mean, even Jay Horn might be a bit tough in the playoffs, but I mean, he's not going to be able to throw your 80-yard bombs like he used
Oh
to.
yeah, we're forgetting about him too. Yep. I mean, yeah, I really do think this last Madden definitely catered to his play style for sure. So I don't know if I think he might go back to where he was before this past cycle, and that's kind of on the top tier of a conference, but not completely dominant like he was this previous one. So
Yeah, I don't think he'll be dominant at all. I mean, he was
especially if
too-
defense is better. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then defense, Geronimo. All right, I'm trying. Geronimo, you're
can't-
my dark
he-
horse.
I
There
mean,
you
if we
go.
talking
mean,
defense, I say
I-
Shadow Monkey's defense is pretty
Yeah,
stacked.
I was about to say. I mean, he can't get past Shadow first if you want to talk about Super Bowls for him. So
All right, so it's either gonna be Shadow Monkey or Geronimo coming out for the Super Bowl's old man division, then,
Who-
right?
okay, so given the state of some of our teams of these top players, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl the first season? Yeah, I think what GE you said. No, Feds you said Geronimo, right?
I said Geronimo because he has a good team.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
That's a tougher question for me. I
I
mean,
actually
he
think
does.
the NFC is going to win season 1.
Interesting.
Hey.
Any predictions for the first season Super Bowl?
I say
I think it's gonna be
Let's-
55 on the AFC. I'm going with 55. And let's see. NFC, man, that's a crapshoot.
I'm going to say Primo versus CEO in the Super Bowl.
Primo and CEO. You think CEO makes it? Well, I mean, that Panther squad is nice.
He doesn't
His
need to
running
rely
back.
on a good quarterback.
That's true. And he's got McCaffrey. So he's got his running back already.
And yeah,
And that defense is nice. That secondary is real nice.
Oh, that secondary is stacked.
Yeah. And they're gonna be
So-
stacked for the whole cycle too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I go I would say 55 and CEO then. That's my guess then. If I had to make one. That wasn't me. Because if I won the Super Bowl year 1 with the Lions,
game
I
over.
might retire right then.
If I win the Super Bowl with the Jaguars, man, I'm winning the rest of the cycle.
I'm going season 1, Smitty and Geronimo. There you go.
You watch out, G. Don't win too many, man. They ain't gonna give you your team next year.
I'm going back to the Jets.
Man, I can't give that fool no praise. I don't care what it is. He beat me, whatever. He made money, but I won the bet. But no, I'll never. I don't care. He's gonna come in last. He's gonna get owned by Smitty and Shadow Tactics and Big G. Even though I
Y'all
don't
even
believe
checked
it.
your schedule yet? I don't even know. Did the Jags play the Broncos year 1?
I hope so.
I have no idea. I have no idea, but that's another loss on Fed's column.
Watch, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to the Super Bowl one of these days. Luck's gonna be on my side. The stars are gonna align, and I'm gonna do it.
I think the perennial playoff teams, for the most part, would be Al 55. I want to say myself. I say Primo. Those are the 4 division winners in the AFC. And then the rest of the wild card teams could be V, Hin, Smitty, and Feds. So there'll probably be one of those left off. And then the NFC, I would say it's Jay Horn, CEO, Cruel, and Shadow. And then for wild cards, I would pick, let's say, a little tougher there. Geronimo, let's say realist. B Corey would probably be there a little bit. Windy, Bulldog, and Quiet Storm. So there'll be like 3 guys maybe
I
left
can
off
see
there.
Smile too.
Yeah, I see Smile.
Hey,
I just worry he hasn't touched like
I
anything in,
I
like 3
almost want to
years.
say Wendy might be in trouble making any playoffs this year. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, Wendy's gonna have some trouble making playoffs this time.
Don't worry, Wendy, you're gonna make the playoffs. Show these fools how the old guys do it. We got 5 minutes. 5
And
minutes.
And I don't want to sleep on Shadow Tactics either. He came along very nice this cycle, like nothing but progression up. So he might be
Yeah.
able to stay. I don't think he's gonna win that division any years, but I do think he could sneak into the playoffs this season.
Well,
too.
unless Smithy's taking off a season, I don't see him being in second place. He can watch as much tape as he wants.
Yeah,
I
he does
don't
have
see it.
he does have the worst roster rating wise out the box.
So he's coming in third every season, basically.
Yeah,
and Big is.
I mean he
fourth,
could lose
huh?
to Big too. I mean, Big could just run the whole game.
Remember when Big used to be the division winner every year? And yeah, those days are gone.
Made it like at did he make it like at 5 and 7 or something like that? Or it was ridiculous.
Well, all right. Okay. Who do you think's who's gonna get the first pick, the first round pick after the first season? Is it gonna be Aso? I mean, does he get to
I
live
think
up to
Ace's
it?
the favorite.
He'll win a game or two. VD's gonna be the one who's gonna be hurting.
Yeah, he's gonna be getting beat up by his division. teams.
Black and
That's-
blue.
Yep.
It could be most feared. Oh, he's with the Bucks. It could be.
Yeah. Could be Pitt again too. I don't think he was first this year, but he was.
No, I
Close
don't
there.
think he's ever finished with the worst record. I think Aso.
I think
Aso's
Aso's
probably the
favorite
favorite.
for sure.
Yeah.
Got to defend his title. He said he wanted that first round pick for this year. Maybe he'll roll that into next Madden.
Yeah. I wonder how the hook is going to play with the Chiefs. That's going to be interesting.
It is, and he's not one that really trades people either. So
No, he'll keep his team intact for the
'cause
most
part
part.
of what I was thinking was like Horn's gonna be hitting him up, be like, "Hey man, what you want from Mahomes?" And Hook's gonna be like, "Leave him
Nope.
on,
Nope.
him on voicemail."
Nope. He's got to go on detective work.
Although Horn does have he's got a 98 speed rookie though receiver, so he's got his little speed cheese out the gate.
Mm.
So does this guy.
No, this guy.
I'm excited. I don't even know what to do with myself with it.
Send them. All right, we got 2 minutes and 20 minutes to 20 seconds left.
All right, we wrap.
Final word. 10 seconds. Go.
All right, final words. Man, I don't know what to say. I would say let's have another good cycle. Be competitive and keep it sim as best as we can. Hope to keep this show running in the season. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a fun show. I've be down to do this a couple times throughout the season.
Sure you will. You guys
Yeah,
are
I think it goes.
bullshitters. You're never coming back again. This is done. One and done show.
Man, I mean, I'll come back as soon as I get one of them beers you guys been drinking. But
Remember this is the one rule on this show.
There you go.
That's right. Now let's have another good cycle. It's always a blast doing this. I mean, the drama that unfolds and all that is entertaining. Get away from real life and all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we got like 3 weeks until Madden drops again. So
Yep.
and then
Right.
probably the beginning of September or middle September, that's when we'll be starting our league up because we ain't waiting for no patch this time. It's September.
Go.
Go.
All
Let's
right, guys.
go.
Have a good season. Good luck. I hope you guys both lose. I hope I win a Super Bowl before you. Boom.
I hope I beat you in the Super Bowl.
Hey, I'm undefeated versus you this cycle. I don't want to hear it.
Is that 1-0? You got one
undefeated.
game, man. And it was the year one when I had the crap roster.
Good.
And you were the
Bullshit. It was
Bills.
like year 3.
Nah, you can't prove that.
I hope I play Feds in the AFC Championship this season. That's my,
I
that's
hope
my
so
one
too.
wish.
But
Yep.
you have high hopes for Feds winning some games in the playoffs, huh?
Yeah,
Gotta win at
exactly.
least
I'm
one,
gonna
right?
win too. Watch. You'll see.
He's got to win one.
I'm gonna do it. All right.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Later, guys.